Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So I wanted to look at this so you can put your live comments in the comments section, in the chat section, because this is live. Also, one of my followers said, can you ask at the beginning for people to put their thumbs up, because people forget. So can you put your thumbs up, guys, after or now or during? Okay, so we have this issue now, don't we, after Prince Philip has passed, R.I.P. Prince Philip, and rest in peace. So we have this situation where Charles is not even talking. He's not even receiving his calls from Harry. Got this card on the top here, Harry looking at the road ahead here, wondering whether to go to the funeral. A bit tricky, this one, isn't it? A bit tricky, because Prince Charles is not answering Harry's calls, because every time he talks to Harry, it's just asking for money. So he stopped receiving his calls. Allegedly, he stopped receiving his calls, and he's not really talking to his dad, is he? Especially after that interview, that stinking interview that they did. So how's this going to pan out with Prince Philip's funeral? There's going to be some animosity here and regret, guilt involved here, doubt of whether Harry should go, doubt if it would make things kind of worse. Would it cause kind of like a bit of a fight, an argument? So let's have a look at this. Does Prince Charles, because I feel that Harry is stood there wondering if his father even wants him to attend this funeral. So let's have a look here, shuffling the cards and asking spirit guides here. Does Charles actually want Harry at this funeral? Does Charles want his son Harry at this funeral when they're not even talking? They're not even talking. Well, this is a bit of an issue, because we've got here juggling this. I get stubbornness of, oh, well, he should come, he should be here, but I don't want him to. I don't want to see him right now. But I suppose he needs to be here. Yeah, so let's have a look. Does Charles actually want Prince Harry at the funeral of Prince Philip? So let's have a look. I didn't get the Wheel of Fortune. This cycle has ended. There's actually a lot of kind of anger, hate, resentment, guilt, and a lot of resentment here with the Moon card. You know, you cut me off my money, and his dad not even answering the phone to him now. Okay, so yeah, it's like even before Harry even steps out of that mansion and to get on an aeroplane to come back to the UK, he's actually thinking about this. Is this the right thing to do? Even Charles is. Okay, Charles is sitting back thinking, is this where we have to put our pride, our stubbornness to one side and actually get along with this day? Because I actually feel that Prince Charles is thinking, oh my God, he's only coming for the money, because I get investments here. You know, Harry and his legacies and what he belongs to him. I think they've already had this big row. It's like, I'm entitled to this money. I'm entitled to this fund. And you should not cut me off here. I was born a royal. So they've already had this shouting match over this. So there is a sense of loss. There's a sense of loss, obviously. I feel that Prince Charles loved his father, although they did have their issues too. They had a very strange relationship at times. I get that he did love his father. There is this grieving and having to think about his son at the same time, this great loss of his father, and having to think about Harry. What should we do about Harry? And I get the Queen here. I get Prince Charles is supporting the Queen, is sitting next to the Queen and supporting her as her eldest son. Okay. So that's the main thing that's going on at this present time. And trying to comfort his mother. And yeah, I can't. I'm trying to pick up other energies here of does Charles actually want him to come to the funeral? Let's have a look. Yeah, I feel this is something who loses their father? It only happens once in your lifetime. So again, this is a journey for, this is another thing that as the heir to the throne, he's supporting his mother at this present time. I feel the energies today after Philip's death is all about comforting the Queen. Okay. I feel that Harry is on the bottom of the pile here. Absolutely today. And he is really just trying to keep it all together within the royal household, So let's have a look here. Going on from today, what does Prince Charles feel about Harry attending Harry and Meghan attending the funeral here? What does he feel about this? Well, he thinks that Harry is working. They may have a conversation. They may not have a conversation. I feel that Charles is thinking that, Harry, you're working, aren't you? And aren't you busy? Because I get the Tower. And saying, aren't you busy? You're working, and this is going to cause the Tower again. And I feel that Harry may say, what are you saying? That I can't even come to my grandpa's funeral here? Are you kidding me? So this is also going to throw up this, it's like a stupid thing to say, I feel, for Prince Charles to just turn around and say, aren't you working? You're busy, aren't you? So there's a lot of kind of disappointment around this. The disappointment that you know, his father is saying this or has said this. And I feel that Harry does want to follow his heart, but there's a lot of resentment and being, you know, being stubborn on both sides. On both sides here. Again, I get this card here, the wheel. It's like that chapter has kind of come to a close, or so they thought. They would have to meet up again for the Queen's funeral in the future. I get the Lord, and the Lord is Prince Charles, and here. Okay, the energies I get here is you're not royal anymore. You've stepped out of the royal family, and you're not family. It's like you're not family anymore. And this is really kind of getting to Harry. I don't feel that Charles wants Harry there, because I get here the 10 of Wands. This is just going to be, you know, the cameras are going to be on Meghan and Harry, and this is going to be complete burden around this death here. Around this death, you know, the cameras are going to be shining on Meghan and Harry, and it is about family, but it is about family. The 10 of Cups, it is about family, and it is about tradition. So although I pick up here that Charles doesn't really, I feel they've stopped talking, and you know, as far as Charles is concerned, Harry has betrayed the royal family, and he just asks for money all the time, and it's going to be a burden for him to come. So wouldn't it be a better idea if you didn't come? But it's tradition to have the family there. You know, he's the grandson. He's blood, isn't he? He's the grandson. So he can't say you can't come to the funeral, because he has a right to be there. He has a right to be there at his grandfather's funeral, regardless of what Charles thinks. So I feel the timing is just horrific. After the interview, I just get that Charles here doesn't really want him there, and which is again another kind of knife in the gut, you know. And so let's pull out some of my own cards here. I just feel that Charles just doesn't want this energy of Meghan at the funeral, you know, laughing, and she just doesn't want her there. This energy, I feel there has already been emails and text messages and that kind of thing of, you know, we want this to be a serious occasion and all of this kind of thing. And I also feel that Charles thinks that Harry's just coming for the money. It seems like every time Charles sees him, it's about money all the time, okay, and a lot of introspection here. So looking at this reading, I don't feel that at this present time, this timing, and I do get a pregnancy, so well, we've got this pregnancy, and maybe Charles will say, try to use this as an excuse of, well, we can use this as an excuse that Meghan's pregnant and she's not fit to travel. Isn't that what you said before when you didn't want to travel before? So looking for excuses for Harry not to come is the first thing here, okay? So, but is he well, I did the reading before this morning, and I said, are they going to go to the wedding, the funeral? And it said, yes, they will go to the funeral. Now, why are they so adamant to drop everything and go to Philip's funeral? Because Charles has said this. I feel he said, haven't you got the pregnancy? Haven't you got work to do? So it's like, again, going against his father's wishes here, and just dropping everything and actually attending this funeral. I don't feel there's anything. I feel they will attend the funeral. Meghan's going to be there. I get Meghan's going to go. Why is she going to go? Because right off the bat, I feel that Charles has said to the advisors, shouldn't they stay at home because of Meghan's pregnancy? And because of this, Meghan has said, no, I want to be there. No, I'm not going to be pushed out like this. And I feel that Harry, they make an argument out of anything, these two guys, okay. They will attend, but I don't feel there'll be many words being said to each other. They will attend the funeral. They just don't want that atmosphere, do they? They just want to mourn. Charles just wants to mourn his father. And this is Charles' darkest fears, is that at his father's funeral, which is very serious and solemn, they've got these two in the background, you know, which is going to kind of change the atmosphere. But for Meghan and Harry, this is an opportunity here to come back to the UK and try to get their reputation back and rebuild. You know, because they're not getting the money that they thought they were going to get, going solo. So this is a chance for Harry to get together with the royal family and come together as a family. Because I feel there is now, after that interview and now after the death of his grandpa, who feels very guilty. And he doubted this interview anyway. So this is very much, sod you. I don't care if you don't want us there. We're coming. And yeah, they've got this relationship, very difficult relationship has Harry and Charles. They're going to go. And I feel if Charles said with open arms, oh, you know, you're welcome, we want you to come, be a great opportunity for us to get together and try to make this work. If he'd have said that, Harry would have said something like, oh, we're quite busy, and actually Meghan's heavily pregnant, so I don't think it's a great idea. But because Charles said, isn't Meghan kind of at the late stages of pregnancy where that's going, you know, the journey may be too difficult? And aren't you working? Because Charles said that. He's gone ballistic and said, no, this is my blood right, and I want to attend my grandpa's wedding, my grandpa's funeral. I have a right to be there. I have a right to be there. They also see it as like an opportunity to rebuild, because they're, you know, money is just draining out the pockets because of this security bill. And they're not getting the deals they thought they were going to get. So this is a way back in. This is a way back into the royal family. So let's have a look at the pendulum here. Does Prince Charles want Harry at his father's funeral? Yes or no? No. Oh no, that's a definite no. No, absolutely not. And because of this, is Harry going to attend the funeral? Yes or no? Yes or no? I don't feel that he knows what he wants, Harry. Is he going to attend the funeral, Harry? Yes or no? Not answering. Why isn't it answering? I feel in body, you know, in body is going to be there, but in his soul is, you know, in spirit is not going to be there. He's not going there wholeheartedly, being involved with the family and all that kind of thing. So in body, he's just going to attend. Okay, so that's the reading, guys. So thank you for coming. Looking at this is going to be a very, very awkward funeral. They certainly don't want that Meghan there putting on all the show, and Harry looking, you know, really kind of resentful. But they're going to have to put up with it for that day. So that's the reading, guys. Thank you for coming, and don't forget to put your thumbs up. Somebody said they're not, you know, people are not putting the thumbs up. I know, you should put your thumbs up, guys. And also share and like if you want to buy me a cup of tea. That's fantastic. Also, just to let you know, I do personal readings. Just give me an email. It's in the email at the bottom there in the description. And come and join us on Patreon. And also there's links down below in the description if you want to have a look there. Thank you, all of you, for supporting my channel. And please put your comments in the comment section. And bye for now. Bye-bye.